Goat. So I saw the poster randomly, and it had all the little, like, leaf parentheses from all the film festivals, and I was like, okay, this is a festival child. We'll see how it goes. And it was pretty bullshit. It might sound terrible, but it was pretty bullshit. It's based on a true story, and I don't doubt for a second that it's true. I have no idea how embellished it is, but even if it's not, I have no doubt that it's true. It's about the Greek system in all the colleges in the United States of America, and the way fraternities haze their newcomers, the freshmen, every year. And I don't doubt that this happens. I don't think it's every single fraternity at every single college at every single year. But I don't doubt that they get violent. It is what it is. I don't approve of it, but at the same time, it's like, well, I'm not going to a fraternity, am I? So, the story's about these two brothers who are called Brad and Brett. So, that's how it starts. So take that in. And, the older one, Nick Jonas, is in a fraternity in college, while the younger one goes through a traumatic event. And it was traumatic, like he basically, and this is like right at the beginning of the movie, this is the setup, he gets his car stolen and his money, but he was a dumbass. Like, I have no sympathy for him, because it's like, he goes out of a party, and this random guy that looks super shady and looks like he's on drugs is like, yo, bro, can you give me a ride? And he's like, yeah, sure, hop in my car. And the other guy's like, oh, wait, let me get my boy. And I'm like, bruh, he's like bringing people. You don't know where you're taking him. You don't know his name. You don't know. You didn't see him at the party. He said he was there, but you didn't see him. It's like, how fucking dumb are you? And he goes to the police afterwards, and he's like, and the police was like, you fucking idiot. Like, were you trying to buy drugs? Like, they don't believe him. And it's like, yeah, because you're a fucking dumbass. And I'm sorry it happened. It was, like, my heart was beating super fast. I thought it was gonna go way worse than it went. They basically just, like, kicked him around a little bit and punched him a few times. And he was a fucking pussy about it. Like, get over it. I know it was terrible. Get over it. Like, I don't know. I'm just not like that. I guess I have no sympathy for these people. It's like, yes, life is terrible sometimes, bad things happen, get over it. Like, you got punched, like, a few times, you'll survive. And he decides to go to his brother's fraternity next year in college, and for what reason, I have no fucking idea. Like, he just wants to be tough? Sure, let's do that. And it's like, he clearly doesn't belong there, and his brother was like, dude, you don't belong here, like, go. So Hell Week starts, and I'm like, it just keeps escalating, and it reminded me a lot of older movies that I saw, like Mean Creek. Mean Creek was like 10, 11 years ago. It reminded me of that a little bit, and it reminded me of the Stanford Prison Experiment. But that was an experiment, while this is just for fucking sport. Fraternities are fucking crazy, and it's like, I know that, and I'm not a guy living in the United States of America, and I am not attending college, and I still know, like, fraternities suck. So the fuck are these people thinking? It's like, get with the program. If you're not ready to be hazed, it's basically abuse. If you're not ready to be abused, go home. Like, I'm sorry, but I have no sympathy for you. Like, you know what you're getting into. Your brother went through it. Your brother's telling you, like, either suck it up or go, and you're being a pussy about it. Like, that kid was just not supposed to be there at all. And I'm thinking, okay, something's gonna happen, right? Like, something very dramatic is gonna happen. Like, someone's gonna die or something. Like, for them to make a movie out of this story, something needs to happen, right? And it does, kinda. Do I give a shit? No. Was I attached to any of these characters? No. The only character that I actually semi-liked was Nick Jonas's character, because he was the only one that was actually logical about things, and he was like, this shit doesn't matter. And I really like that. He said that, like, I think twice at different points, like, this doesn't matter. It's just college. It's just a fraternity. Like, go home. Just stop. And, you know, all the other guys are like, bro, why did you do that, bro? Like, we're brothers for life. And it's like, stop. Just, you guys are never gonna talk to each other after these 4 years. Like, just stop. And there was one other kid that was like, this is everything. This matters so much. And it's like, boy, you're not gonna get in. They're just torturing you for the fun of it, and you're probably not gonna get in, like, into the fraternity. Like, go home. And he's like, no, I'm having sex for the first time in my life. I'm like, bruh, just, like, really? And it's like, how do you even have sympathy for these kind of people? Like, he's going through hell, and he's like, yeah, but parties, man. If I don't get in, everyone knows that I didn't get in, and I have to see these guys throughout the whole year. It's like, oh my god, like, I have no sympathy for you. Like, so that was just my main problem with the movie. Like, I couldn't sympathize with any of these characters. Like, just stop. Like I said, the only character that I actually sort of liked was Nick Jonas, because he was the only one that was like, this is just fucking dumb. Like, this is just a fraternity. Like, get over it. Who cares? Like, none of this matters. So, yeah, I don't know. It's like, you know what you're getting yourself into when the first night they make you drink till you pass out, and then they lock you up in a cage and piss on you. It's like, you know what you're getting yourself into. So either toughen up or go home. And this kid was just like in the middle all the time, and I still like don't get what the hell his problem was. I guess he was so traumatized by the robbery, and he didn't even want to go and identify the criminals. Like, his brother had to push him into it. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, how can you be such a pussy? Like, get over it. So yeah, I just have no sympathy for any of these characters. And the only thing that I actually enjoyed was the way the hazing was filmed. They brought a goat, they went out to a farm, they covered them in mud, and they're like, you're gonna fuck this goat. And I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna fuck this goat. And it was just so claustrophobic. They were in a basement at one point, like I said, just like beating them with clothes and like riding on them and like pissing on them, and it was very claustrophobic. I loved the way it was filmed. It made me feel like I was there. And yeah, it sucks. Like, fraternities are fucking violent and dumb and just stupid, but it's like, whatever. Just, do you have to be in a fraternity? Like, no. Who cares? And even like the other fraternities were like, you guys are fucking dumb. Like, what the fuck are you doing to the freshmen? Like, I get that they're supposed to be like your bitches and, you know, do shit for you, but it's like, be smarter about it. If they're gonna be your slaves for the first year or like the first semester or whatever, just be like, yo, do my homework. That's why I want like a little bitch for, like, hey, do my homework. Do my work. I'm gonna go party. I'm gonna go get drunk. You do my math for me. Like, do I have to like beat them up for it? It was just so dumb. Like, it was the typical bro mentality of, oh, let's like throw shit at them. Like, yay, so fun. Like, anyways, I don't sympathize with that kind of partying, I guess, and I don't sympathize with the freshmen either, because it's like, get over it. Honestly, if the first day you felt like you were being abused and you felt like you're not up for this and you felt like a victim, leave. They're not gonna make you stay. No one's forcing you to stay. This is the whole point, to weed out the weak ones. The weak ones fucking go, and the ones that can actually handle it stay. It's like, no one's gonna force you to stay. They're like, no, but we have to do this. It's like, no one's making you, dude. Like, I'm sorry, I have no sympathy for you. Like, no one's making you do this. And they're trying to make, like, the fraternity look like they're bigger assholes. And they're fucking assholes, we get that. But it's like, it's not a big shock. It's not like this is some expose on fraternities. And, oh my god, it's shocking what goes on behind closed doors, because we all know what happens. Like, we've seen movies. Like, I'm aware of it. Like I said, I'm not a male living in the U.S., but it's like I'm aware of this. I know what goes on. It's not a big shock to me. This is not like some investigation. So yeah, I just like I had a lot of thoughts throughout the movie, and then when it was over, I was basically like Nick Jonas, like, who the fuck cares? Like, none of this matters. This movie doesn't matter. None of this matters. I'm sorry it happened. I'm sorry, like, all this bad shit happened to all these people, but you're fucking idiots, and I'm sorry. Like, I have no sympathy for you. If you knew what you were getting into and you still didn't toughen up, it's like going to the army and then being like, oh, I can't believe we have to run laps. I can't handle this. But I'm gonna stay, and I'm gonna, like, pass out every day. So, yeah. GOAT. Yeah.
Your mom said you're thinking about bailing on school.
I'm not bailing on it.
It's already accepted for the fall. Plus, Phi Sig is only rushing in the fall.
Dude, are you in Phi Sig?
I am, yeah.
That's awesome. So what's up with Rush? Can anybody come out, or?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we actually got a party on Saturday.
This is Phi Sigma Mu. We're gentlemen. I'm excited you're here. Because these are some of the best dudes I've ever known.
You're gonna be Phi Sig, and we're gonna do stuff with our lives.
Well, they're not gonna let you in here just because you're my brother. You need to let them know you want to be here.
Hello?
Get your ugly goat ass to the house in 11 minutes or you're dead.
Move, you piece of shit! Get your ass!
Welcome to Hell Week, goats!
Sir, yes, sir!
Our initiation is a rite of passage.
God, take it!
Who was the first president?
George Washington, sir!
Wrong drink! Who shot John F. Kennedy?
I don't know.
Wrong drink!
Guantanamo style, there we go.
Look, I went through this myself, all right? They just do this to weed out the weak ones. Is this pledge getting weirder?
The pledge has got to go through hell. Otherwise, what's the point?
Maybe you should just quit.
Dude, if you quit, you're just another guy that couldn't hack it. Dude, I'm having sex for the first time in my life. No, I'm not stupid. That's not because of me.
None of it matters at all.
This matters to me!
Look, we haven't been doing anything that every other fraternity on campus hasn't been doing.
Punch me in the stomach!